Y'all, it's Talking It Up Tuesday. Still a little bit of the headache hanging on, but not as bad as it was yesterday morning when I went to work. Although it eased off throughout the day when I was talking and joking with friends. So, coffee burps. Excuse me. Gotta have my morning coffee. So, today we have Top 5 Tuesday, I think. Yeah, because it used to be tea time, and then because I still have it written on the I literally wrote through all the calendar days tea time tips, and I'm like, I don't want to do those anymore. I don't even know what I did with the ones that I wrote. I didn't have a whole lot written, but I'm figuring those can be the Treasure Tuesday tips that I turn funny next year, because y'all know at least that one's coming. The rest of Treasure Tuesday is going to be a surprise. So today we have the answer to Two Truths, One Lie, and then we have a top 5. And I was actually thinking to myself, I have another idea for a top 5. My top 5 favorite tie-dyes that I've made. And I've made so many now, like, it's hard to pick favorites. But I do have a few favorites. And I'll be honest, this hat is one. The rest of it obviously is shirts, but I definitely say this hat is one, which is why. And we're going to keep the hat going. Shit. I forgot to switch hats. Oh well. Fuck it. Today we'll just leave it. Because what I was going to do is just wear this for National Day the rest of the year and wear a different one for the actual morning vlogs. But my brain forgot, because I want to wear different hats for different things, just to kind of keep it as a theme. And like the one I wore for Mental Health Monday, that is specifically going to be this one because it has a heart on it. I know it's like Valentine-y, but like it's perfect for Mental Health Monday. So yeah, this year's kind of a mess with content because I'm not being consistent with certain things. So I don't care. Next year, I will have it a little more organized. As far as National Day goes next year, like I said, either I will buy a new calendar and only pick my favorite off of each and do something about that favorite thing, or I'll just keep the pages, because I have been keeping the pages from this one, and then since it's specifically for the date, not necessarily day of the week, I'll write it. I'll get another like big calendar and actually write each thing on each day. I may get one of those ones like I had before that doesn't have the pictures. It just the calendar itself, just the days, and then do that with it. I don't know why, but for some weird reason, when I have a headache, and it sucks, my brain a lot of times can write better poetry. Someone explain to me how that makes sense, because I'm trying to friggin' figure it out. I don't get it. But I started writing another poem, because tomorrow's stream on Twitch is going to be just chatting. I'm going to try to keep the just chatting thing going and picking topics. Because obviously the one I did on vacation brought a new friend into the community. And if I can bring more friends into the community in that way, then I'm going to do that. I kind of want to... I I want to do some serious topics as well, not just fun ones. But maybe we'll start with fun ones and we'll work into more serious. Now, the poetry's a mix. Poetry's either or. There's funny poetry and there's serious poetry. Like, funny poetry is Shel Silverstein, which I think I have like most of his books somewhere. I just don't know where they're at. They gotta be in a box somewhere. But like I have a shit ton of his books, a couple of them anyway. The important ones, like Where the Sidewalk Ends. If any of you ever remember those, I had them growing up. Loved those books. Loved that poetry. And I think that's another thing that inspired me to write. However, for me, more serious poetry was my thing, and more recently I've realized I need to write more fun poetry. Like, it could be serious but fun in a way. But I want to do more funny poetry. Like, I've done the fart ones for Gus the Gassy Gator. And I want to do more fart ones because there's a lot. There's a lot of different types of farts. And I'm not saying I've experienced all of them, but a lot of them. And I'm sure I can easily write poetry about it if I think. And like also limericks, because it's still a poem. And then the Clara Hughes is still a poem. It's short, but it's still a poem. Songs are basically poetry because they do rhyme. They have to rhyme to flow, so it's still poetry. I have a ton of poetry, and a lot of mine is Christian based, but I'm probably gonna try to avoid sharing that. The cat has zoomies. Goofy thing. I should make a just chatting, playing Mad Libs. I kind of want to do that, but like, I want to wait until I get definitely more of an audience to play Mad Libs, and then, or announce it, be like, hey, y'all want to play Mad Libs next Wednesday, and then like, I think that would be more fun. But I'll definitely read some of my first poetry from when I was a kid, because I do have it written in a composition book. She freaking zoomed up the stairs. Cats are way too daggone funny. I'm just saying that. But I do want to write. I do want to write more because it's like I want to leave some entertaining stuff behind. I want to do more poetry and share it here, so it's something left behind. I'm not obviously not sharing all what I've written. One of my dreams has always been to put my poetry in a book, but I don't have the time to sit down and go through all that. It costs money to do that, which obviously I don't have. Now, I did have a friend tell me that there is a writing thing through Amazon where you can get a book written and published. It's free, and they make the majority of the sales, but you get some of it from doing it, and that's one way to get your name out there. I don't know if they're still doing it. I've not looked into it further after she told me because I no longer associate with her. So yeah, I'm a little bit in the dark on that. But if any of y'all know that's really a thing and have done it, because I think she did it at one point, let me know, because maybe on a vacation I'll sit and put what I feel is good poetry from my collection into a book and just see what happens. I guess it's worth a shot. Because it sucks. Like, you really need to have money to make money. And yeah, I'm a broke Walmart bitch. What do you want from me? I'm just sitting here making videos for the fun of it because I don't make shit doing it. Anyway, it is what it is. gotta get ready for another day of bullshit. And it's also been kind of busy, so. I mean, steady. I'll take the steady. It works. I don't mind standing around for a couple minutes, though. Especially since I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good Tuesday, y'all.